Hi there. Today we are going to tell you about the MTD software trap small firms must avoid.
What if I told you that a simple, everyday habit like copy and paste could soon land your business with a fine from HMRC? It sounds a bit crazy, doesn't it? But for millions of us, it's about to become a very real problem. Welcome. This briefing has been put together by the expert team at ProTax Accountant to shine a light on a hidden trap in the UK's new tax rules, a trap that's set to catch out countless small businesses, landlords, and sole traders right across the country. Right, let's just get straight into it. Do you use a spreadsheet, something like Excel or Google Sheets to manage your business accounts? Of course you do. Millions of us do. It's simple, it's familiar, and for years it's been perfectly fine. It's the absolute backbone of small business finance. Okay, but here's the really important question. Do you just assume that because your records are on a computer, you're automatically playing by HMRC's new rules? Well, if you answered yes to that, you could be heading straight for a compliance headache. And you'll definitely want to hear this next part because it's a real game changer for how you manage your books. So here's what we're going to cover. We'll start with the ticking clock that is making tax digital. Then we'll dive into the absolute heart of the matter, HMRC's Digital Link Rule. We're going to expose that copy and paste trap that catches so many people out. And then, most importantly, we'll show you the clear path to getting it right, lay out a simple action plan for 2026, and tell you how to get proper advice. First up, the MTD ticking clock. Making tax digital, or MTD, isn't just a tiny little tweak to the system. No, this is a massive, government-led shift. We're moving away from that single, yearly tax return and into a world of digital records and quarterly updates to HMRC. Now, you might be wondering, why are they doing all this? Well, they say it's to make tax more efficient and easier for us to get right. It's also a big push to close that tax gap. That's the difference between the tax that should be paid and what they actually collect. So, the timing is absolutely crucial here. As you can see, this is happening in stages. From April 2026, if you're a sole trader or a landlord with an annual income over £50,000, MTD becomes mandatory. A year later, in April 2027, that threshold drops down to £30,000, and that will pull in hundreds of thousands more people. The clock, believe me, is ticking. Okay, now let's get to the real core of the issue, HMRC's Digital Link Rule. And this right here is where most people get tripped up. The word digital means something very, very specific to HMRC. It's a lot more than just having your accounts on a computer. This is the detail that truly matters. So, what on earth is a digital link? Well, HMRC's definition is an electronic transfer of data between your software that happens automatically. And the most important words there are without any manual intervention. What that means is, once you've put a transaction into your records, its entire journey from that point to the final numbers you send to HMRC has to be completely automated. Think of it like an unbroken digital chain. The second you step in and manually do something, you've broken the link. And this brings us to the big one, the copy and paste trap. Honestly, you'll want to listen closely here, because this is a rule that's practically designed to catch people out. It's a common, everyday habit that could now put your business on the wrong side of the law, just because it feels so completely normal. Right, have a look at this, because for many people, this is a bit of a shock. On the left, you've got what HMRC says is okay. So, using formulas to link cells between different spreadsheets, that's fine. Exporting a CSV file from one system and importing it into another, also fine. But look at the list on the right. The things we all do every single day. Copy and paste, cut and paste, manually typing a number from one screen to another, all of it is now explicitly banned. That simple act of copying your monthly sales total and pasting it into your summary spreadsheet is now officially a compliance failure. And this really shows you the difference in the real world. So let's take that freelancer in London. She has a separate spreadsheet for each client. At the end of the month, she opens them all up, copies the total from each one, and pastes them into a master income sheet. Well, that's now banned. The compliant way to do it is to use a formula to pull all those totals into the master sheet automatically. Or how about the cafe owner in Manchester? At the end of the day, he prints out his sales report from the till and then types those figures into his accounting software. Again, that manual step breaks the digital chain. The correct way is to export a data file from his till system and import it directly. No retyping, no manual interference. This quote from the ProTax Accountant analysis just says it all, doesn't it? The habits that have been part of small business bookkeeping for decades are simply not compliant anymore. That muscle memory of hitting Control-C and Control-V is now a genuine risk to your business. The era of manual bookkeeping is over. So what happens if you get it wrong or if you file late? Well, HMRC is bringing in a new points-based penalty system. Let me make this simple. You'll be filing quarterly. If you miss one quarterly submission, you get 1 penalty point. Do that 4 times and you hit the penalty threshold. The moment you hit that threshold, it triggers an automatic £200 penalty. And guess what? You'll get another £200 fine for every single late submission after that. These fines are automated and they can stack up scarily fast. Okay, I know that all sounds a bit daunting, but here's the good news. There is a clear way forward, and you don't necessarily have to ditch your beloved spreadsheets. If you want to keep using them, there are 2 main solutions that will make you compliant. So your first option is something called bridging software. The easiest way to think of this is as a simple digital connector. It just sits between your final spreadsheet and HMRC's system. You do your spreadsheet work as normal, making sure all the internal links are digital, and then this software just sends the figures to HMRC for you. It's a really simple, low-cost way to get compliant while sticking with what you know. Your second option is to move to comprehensive MTD software. Now, these are the full cloud accounting platforms you've probably heard of, like Xero or QuickBooks. They handle absolutely everything, from invoicing to expenses to bank feeds, and they submit directly to HMRC. It's a bigger change for sure, but it also automates a huge chunk of your bookkeeping. And here is an absolutely crucial pro tip from the experts at ProTax Accountant. Before you spend a single penny on any new software, whether it's a simple bridging tool or a full accounting package, you must check HMRC's official list of recognized software. This just ensures that the tool you choose is fully approved, it's secure, and it will keep you compliant. Please don't skip this step. So, you know the rules, you know the solutions. Now, what do you actually do to get ready for 2026? Let's break it down into a really practical step-by-step plan so you can get this sorted well before any deadlines start looming. It really just boils down to these 3 simple steps. First, audit your digital journey. Map out exactly how data moves through your business. From the moment you log a sale to your final summary, trace its path. Be brutally honest and find every single spot where you manually copy, paste, or retype a number. Second, choose your tool. Based on that audit, you can decide if a simple bridging software is all you need to fix those broken links, or if now's actually the perfect time to upgrade to a full platform that could save you a lot of time down the road. And third, implement and test. Whatever you choose, please don't leave it until the last minute. Get your new software set up months in advance. Get used to it. This is not something you want to be figuring out the night before a deadline. And now we're at the final and maybe the most important part. This new digital tax world is complicated. The rules are very specific, and the penalties for getting them wrong are completely automated. So navigating this correctly from the very start is absolutely vital for your peace of mind. So let's just quickly boil all of that down. 1, the deadline is real, April 2026 for many of you. 2, you must have an unbroken digital link for your data. 3, those old habits of copy and paste or retyping numbers are now strictly banned. 4, the penalty system is automated and it's unforgiving. 5, there are simple solutions out there, like bridging software. And finally, number 6, planning now is the only way to guarantee a smooth transition. The digital tax era is here. The only question is, are you ready for it? Now, it's really important for me to say that this information is for general guidance only, and it shouldn't be a substitute for proper professional advice. The rules can be complex, and every business is different, so before you take any action, we strongly recommend you consult with an expert. The team at ProTax Accountant are ready and waiting to help you navigate MTD with confidence. You can contact them directly on WhatsApp or by phone at 07985 689912, or you can email them at info@protaxaccountant.co.uk. And for more updates like this, please do subscribe to their YouTube channel. We hope this has been useful. Thank you for your time.